Hello folks and welcome back to Starsector 0.9.1a modded. Last time we ended up in Saltus Divinus last time. I was all the way over there. I moved back here to do the customary pruning of my inventory. Also we ended up grabbing, repair up, thank you. We managed to pick up the Exterminatus, which is not going to have you in it. That's a stupid mistake to do. I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that. Go back to that because... let's face it, if that thing is ever going into combat, it's going to go into combat and then immediately leave combat again. It's going to be nuts. So, anyway, I need to refit you, first things first. Basically, I need to just choose the package, right? That's literally the choices. I need to choose what package you're going to be using. And it might just be no package at all. Do I even need to put anything else on this thing? Because as far as I'm concerned, according to DR, who made it, this thing will launch, will deploy, immediately fire the Titan, and then have to retreat anyway? So, what do I actually give it? Ways to quicker leave? Ways to get out faster, I suppose? So, hang on, so... it needs ways to get out quicker. Because... this will deploy, immediately fire, then turn around and leave. There's no point in keeping it in combat afterwards. Maybe some missiles or something, it can fire those before it leaves? Maybe? Because it drops down to something stupid, right? You fire this thing, the CR drops to like 20% or something. Or 40%. The CR drops to something stupid. It's a missile boat, so I guess we can make. I guess we can keep it as a missile boat. So if I'm gonna be missile boating it, ECCM package. Are we gonna give it any of this stuff? We'll try doing that then. We can try doing that with it. Apparently, also according to DR, if you have the Funday Merv or the Apocalypse Merv. The actual Mervs are infinite. As long as the missile isn't destroyed, it'll keep firing missiles forever. Which is kind of the cool thing. So that's that there. This weapons flux is really consistent because it hasn't done anything yet. Okay. Here we're going to get some... you know what? We want to put some long-range missiles in this thing, right? So have we got... where are they? Here we go. A couple of ballistas there and there. I don't think I've got triple ballistas. Sorry, quadruple ballistas. What's the range on this thing? Range of these things are 6,000. You want really long-range missiles, right? Achilles is an LRM. Only got one of those. I like Achilles. Sadly, I've only got one of them. I would totally put 4 Achilles on that thing. What else do we have? I think I've only got one. Yeah, I've only got one light ballista launcher because I would totally just make it ballista crazy, but I haven't got the range on those. Have you got anything else long range? Harpoons, a single harpoon is not. That's not worth it. That is not worth it. Not great, but it'll have to do. In this case, if we're doing that, we don't need that. That reloads, right? So. Right, let's get some point defense on this thing. And because we have flux dissipation to spare here, so we're gonna put some flux in there. That's the the EMP version, and so we have what? 12 to spare. Right, that's 24 away. Plus 4 is 24 away. So you have 12 points to spare. What can you do with 12 points on this thing? Tornado Hornets. MLRMs. The range is... I've got 2 of them and the range is 10,000, so that's plenty of range on that, I guess. It's suppression, so... give it efficiency overhaul. Well, if I do that, if I put reloadable missiles on every slot, it doesn't need expanded missiles. So we could just go ahead and just stick in the salamanders on that thing. Which efficiency overhaul is Yeah. I can't, can I? No, you cannot give it efficiency overhaul. Planetary bombardment does not let you put efficiency overhaul because it's silly. Fair enough. In which case, extreme modifications. No, we definitely don't want that. How fast are you, by the way, in space? 6. Well, that solves that problem, doesn't it? I was wondering why I was going so slowly. Where is it? 40. I need 40. Does null space... I need null space soother gives me +1, right? Local soother gives me the burn speed, so it can't be just that. I need to put that, and that's messy. So I need to get 40 points somewhere. I need to put that in there. It's too slow otherwise. Or I get an ox. I find somewhere I can buy an ox. That is an option. Bypass shield, good lord. I can give it surveying equipment. I could just give it surveying equipment. It's not doing anything else with it, is it? RFCs. Honestly, I can give it a stable injector because the weapon range is irrelevant for most of these weapons anyway. It's not enough for fight, so give it a bit more speed and pump that up. There you go. Sorted. Right, it's going to go there. That's going to be deploying only when I need it to deploy. That's fine. Okay. Okay. That's over there. Get some more supplies as well. Give it an extra 300 supplies or so. Fuel. Fuel me right up. Right up? Maybe not right up. There we go. 5,000 fuel. We have plenty of extra crew. We have still a couple of Marines in there. That's a bit extra. That it can drop back over there. And the metal. If we're gonna go sell, we can just grab all the metals and take it for selling purposes. It's not doing anything over there. I wish it would, to be honest. Right. Okay. Colony threats at the moment. Oh yeah, hang on. Because I was flying back. So when I was flying back, we have some diplomacy things to deal with. I have a ceasefire offer from Psy, which I'll accept, and a ceasefire offer from the RA, which I'll accept as well. Because they got a little bit messy. We passed that. Good. Good. Fantastic. No longer hostile. Did I just cancel something? Maybe. Oh, because the Imperium holds Sulfate Station. Right. Ah, yes! That's a problem. Be aware of that. And there's also a Parrot Station all the way over there, which I can't really be bothered with right now. Right, anyway, let's go sell some stuff. I'm going to sell stuff again in Acheron's Domain. Hopefully we get lucky and find a proper bounty. I don't think my invasion succeeded anyway, so I don't think it's a... Really? Have we got any pirate problems here? No, we don't. Ooh, how do we have... I might just do missions today. Do you want to grab that, please? Thank you. It's mine, and... That's mine as well. Let's take those out the way first. Asteroids. Right. Now, I've taken it back. Please hold on to them. Diplomacy blunder. I'm not under pirate attack, right? I am not under pirate attack at the moment. There's no pirate activity currently registered here. Teresa Terror is over there with her Fang mod cruiser, a Maelstrom, 3 Storms, and several other ships. Delta Wello. So we're going to head over. I guess 200,000 there, so we'll go over. Do you know? Oh, it's a bounty near a desert world. There's a desert world here? Did I miss it completely? Really? What is my agent doing? You're lowering reaches of Diable. Yes, you are. You're making it so that we can actually get into an alliance with what's his face? Reparations Society. Right, Desert World. Where is this Desert World in here? Toxic World, Gas Giant. Desert World is just shy of there. Pirate Base, Diable. Right, hello. Good. Now, we move into engage. Let's test this out then, right? We're going to test this out. You and me and people need to level up, so it's you. Now, I spawn. That immediately fires. The second enemy is detected, that'll fire. Second enemy is detected, that'll fire. And then it homes in on the largest target it can find. Is, I believe, the situation. If I'm trying to remember all the things that DR said. There you go. It fires. That drops to 55 CR. Okay, it's not too bad, actually. That's currently chasing. I can also target it. I can target it at fighter, so I can target you over there. You gonna go over there. Go away, buddy. So I want to see what happens when that hits. Fracture, you gotta leave, buddy. You gotta leave. Oh, no, 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 you go over there. Turn it around. There you go. Let's keep an eye on this baby. It's gonna get shot at some point, we know it is. Oh, it's cooldown started. Oh, baby, here we go. The thing is, I'm so afraid of it that I stay far enough away that I can't really capitalize on the EMP damage. Unfortunately, that's the only thing I've maybe got against the EMP is that I can't really do that. I can't really capitalize on the effects. Now you are around just as a missile carrier, so go for it. And apparently the wave motion cannon works best at close range because it's a beam. So we go. Oh, overloaded. My mistake. Five seconds left. Go. Get that down, that down. Amalgam down. Right, Amalgam destroyed, Buffalo. They had an Infernus, didn't they? There you go. That's better. It just feels better. Must remember that that's my Shikomi and not panic when I hear that noise. Good. Dead. Barricade online? Hello, what are you? I don't recognize you. Oh, you're the Castigator. They just didn't recognize you because I haven't seen you with your shield up before. You can go like for the flaming and for like for the shade. You go. Oh, that's what a Castigator looks like when it's alive. Oh, one of them got through. Bloody hell. Kamikaze Talon. Fair enough. The Infernus is out. Okay, cool. You're still around, so how are you doing? Because you've got like crazy amounts of missiles, right? That's the whole point of your existence, is the crazy amount of missiles. I never really understood what the MacLeod is about, so... Someone can explain that to me, that'd be nice. Missiles away. Fracture over there. I'm kind of ignoring the furnace there, which is a bit mean of me. And Castigator is going to say hi. Hey, Dragon. Didn't forget about you, but if you don't worry about it. In fact, I'm going to come and say hi. Real nice and close and real nice and personal. Barricade. Oop. Ah, barricade got in the way. Barricade got in the way. Dead barricade. Ablative armor. Gotcha. The Castigator fled. You shall tell a story. Yeah, tell a story of your defeat. because you're not the target I was looking for anyway. We're good. I can't actually carry anything because of all the metal I've got. Typical. Right. Vengeance Fleet. Ooh. That's fine. Actually, do a quick check there. The dragon? Oh well. When I get to Prism, I will be swapping that out for the full explosive type. Because I definitely want to see... Because I can't really chase the... That was after I took a lot... What's my extra income then? 242, nice. Because that was minus 76,000. I'm currently getting quite a nice amount per month at the moment. So it's going to be what? About 350,000, a little bit less per month at the moment. That's nice cash. It's a nice cash injection. I need an ox as well. Because my burn speed is low right now. I'm definitely in need of an ox at the moment. Right, so let's quickly hop into... Where is Psy going to be? Where is Prism going to be at right now? Prism is... that down here somewhere. I'm going to guess Prism's going to be this one. I could be wrong. 10 oxes. At least one ox. I wasn't that far off. Okay. Hi, Prism. What do you got for me? Repair up, obviously. Alright, now, anything in this list that... Nope, everything... Did I press sort at some point? I may have done. I don't think anything in here is actually something I actually require. Everything here is extra. Like, taking out those two Shelly Arts fleets gave me like 94 polarizers. Which is crazy. Anyway, just sell a lot of this stuff. Whee! 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 Fighters wise. Whee! Good. 100,000. Nice. Grab that. High-end seller. Anything of interest? No. Still a lack of weapons that I give any kind of crap about. This is infuriating. Catharsis LPC. That then? That's Pinnis. Pinnis is alright. That's Raven. Ravens are always tasty. I do like a Raven. Raven's glorious. I do like a Raven. Can't really complain about a Raven, to be honest. This is Earls, rangefinder, and an integrated planet. What's a rangefinder then? Is that the thing that increases the damage of the target? It's the thing that basically gets laser painter. And that is necklace, which I think I've got several of these already. Actually, what can I actually build? Let's figure this out. Diable Avionics, Arbitrators and Ravens. Please use Ravens. Use all the Diable Avionics fighters, oh my god. Anterims, Anklets are pretty good. Eris, what are the Eris again? Eris is Vulcan minigun. I haven't got Shikomi here, and I can't really... So what's... This is the one we had before. Well, figure out what that does. Weapons-wise, has anything changed? Really? In the last... Stop using those, I think, because seeing my stations with nothing but those has sort of slightly annoyed me. Yeah, energy, please. Large energies. Really? That's my choice? Really? Are you the anti-shield? Why is this an anti-shield weapon? It's 1-to-1 flux efficiency. Really? That's essentially 10 tack lasers stuck together. Something like that. Ricochet guns. Yeah, ricochet guns are tasty. Ricochet guns. Zone Scorchers are nice. Hexifiers, Mark 9s, Mostros, Gauss cannons, Gale batteries, Ferro cannons. Now, the thing I want to find out, I want to go into production, because what can I use here? Missiles, medium missiles, small missiles at long range. Long range, medium missiles, tracers, scrap jets, darts. By design type is the easiest way of doing this. Gridfire is not a salamander. So what is a gridfire? It's a finisher, really? Huh, that's new. I don't think I actually ever used you. Each submunition deals 200 explosive EMP damage for base total of 800 potential base and EMP damage per missile. Nice, cool. I think I've got some of those in storage. I want to give those a try. Hey Nix, thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. This is just more of them, isn't it? It just fires 4 missiles at once at 12. Okay, interesting. What's the range on this baby? 2500. Same range as a harpoon. Okay. Okay. What do we actually? What do we have here? Spaceships. No. What kind of capitals can I make, actually? Good question. Dominus, Orcascadi, Siren, Rhyme. Rhyme is the... yeah, Rhyme is the freighter. I can make a Daze. Daze is kind of like a small Niagara, kind of. It's a wall, again. It's a small wall. Anything in bore. I do like missile cruisers. Ooh, that's actually kind of useful. I'm gonna build one of these. That might be actually kind of cool, useful. I was looking for a missile ship, and that might be the one. Do you actually have any fighter base? You don't have any fighter base. Okay, that's fine. Real deal. Stick a couple of locusts on the front of that, and that'll just destroy fighters. It's the mini Mimir, isn't it? Kind of. Anything I want to use that I haven't actually got at the moment for myself? Go fight the hegemony. Hope for that 14th Legion Niagara drop. No, I haven't got a panda in. I don't have the. I can't build a panda. Right, let's go to that. Boom, get that built anyway, because I'm just wasting my time here. That's there over there. Now, check what's available for the buy. Maelstrom, Lyon, Hayes, Caswell, Draft Walsh. I've got your big brother in storage, or need you anymore. Anything in here? Not particularly. Excuse me? What are you when you're at home? A modified Volge-class battlecruiser allegedly designed and built for an AI. Why is that there? Shouldn't this be in there? It's a seeker ship. I'm fairly certain. Hang on. A modified Volge-class battlecruiser allegedly designed and built for an AI. As the story goes, an Alpha AI managed a shipping yard, maybe the very one that helped design the original Volge class of ships, tried to escape the colony it was trapped on before scavengers started to loot too much of its facility. It reprogrammed the local mining robots, designed the modifications of the ship to accommodate a pure robotic crew, and then departed the system unstopped. Such feat is very much unlikely, and if it was an AI-designed ship, then why did the ship still have some limited crew capacity? Nobody would be crazy enough to fly in an AI-controlled ship, let alone help so the AI escaped its fault. You never know. In any case, since the Gowon reappeared in core space, all the robots and sub-gamma AIs have been thoroughly tested and none triggered any consciousness warnings. As far as we know, the famed ship-stealing AI is just a myth. Hey, laser hater, yeah, welcome, I saw that. Welcome very much to the Nemonauts. I kind of want to get that. Just because... 2 large missiles? Yeah, I'm achoo! Bless you. Sorry, I sneezed. I sneezed and misclicked. Get whatever the gawk is. I am curious. Okay, that's gonna go away because I want to try that standard. Which means we're gonna get put a little bit more over there. Anything here that I particularly want to grab? I doubt it. I mean, I would have seen anything else I wanted to grab here, but... Oh, we can put that on. Yes! There you go. Speed. I don't need my ox anymore. Oxen reverted. Right, what are you? What's the gawk? Built in. I peer through the pitch-black space, searching behind the well of the universe to find a signature. Extermination beam. Primary role extermination. Range 600, damage per second... EMPDPS. Okay, hang on. Just a quick test. If you wanted to go for, like, I don't know. This is just a test, just so I can... Screw this, let's do it myself. I've not got a lot of choice here. But what is that thing? Give me an ITU, because I want to see what range this has when I actually use it, because I'm not going to be using anything else, am I? Small composites at the front. Like, this has got decent PD. Like, PD there, PD at the front. Maybe even missile-based PD there, and maybe a missile there. Ballistics there, ballistics there, ballistics at the back. What is this? What is this thing? Okay, so what? So fairly speedy. What did that do? Apparently it pushes things out of the way. So hang on, does this go... Without us... Annoyingly, because I didn't have another ship to look at, I wasn't sure how fast I was moving. 1 second. Let's start this again. I'm going to give myself, just to have a frame of reference, because without a frame of reference, I have no idea what I just did. Right, I've got a frame of reference now. Did I push it out the way? Did I just push that thing out the way? I pushed things out the way? Really? I can dash and not hit things. I can push things and not hit things. I can dash and not hit things. This is like made for me. Right, let's see. It's very flux heavy, although I've got no vents on this thing. It's like the gun in Borderlands that yells bang when you shoot it. like, the actual noise of the gun is kind of the reason not to use it. Okay, hang on. Right, fine, that's got a lot of stuff there. Let's do with what I want. Eventually. I'm just theory crafting right now, because why not? Okay, so if I could do that, and then I'll give you stabilized shields as well. Now, technically, with nothing else firing, I can keep that beam going on forever. Because now I've got enough venting. That noise, though... That noise, though. I love that we can actually count the hole. It's just this infinite, and just like, that's pretty decent. Hey Telorian, thanks for the sub, much appreciated. It is literally it's literally the re-weapon. The KNS re. Oh my god, that's actually right. That's actually true. That's gonna be called the KNS re. It has to be. It has to be. Hang on. Okay, I literally cannot put any more E's in there, but that's literally what it's gonna get called now. Cool. It's there. Good lord knows I'm gonna be doing that thing. Get out of here, fly. Go away, fly. Good lord. And it also requires a ton of crew, right? No, it requires 200 crew, okay. 600 is... Really? It's got a... That's really good. Like, it's got a huge crew capacity. Like, genuinely. Check blueprints. Yes, I will. I know. I got distracted by looking at the awesomely cool ship I just got. Bulldog, Cormoran... Cormoran? Which is the Cormoran again? Cormoran is the DME ship. Which is actually a really good cruiser, to be honest. I like it. Which is the Eradicator siege laser? Because I know the Ulan siege laser is the DME one. Which is the Eradicator? Do I know what the Eradicator is? Do I have the Eradicator? I don't think I have it. I would have seen it if I had it here. No. Tenacious beam with 3 in mag. 13,000 per beam. Oh, okay, there you go. Jesus, man. Scare the hell out of me. 13,000 per beam. Oh, it shows known in the buy list view. Of course, yes, it does. Very true. I am saying... No, wrong planet. Do I just... Like, I know there's nothing here, but I think there's something amazingly funny about just making a planet right below Prism Freeport. That just amuses me. Sorry, not looking at this here, right? Yeah. I've got nothing to trade in, do I? No. Do I want any of this stuff? I know it can't really do that, but I'd love it if it gave you like the little like pop-up info screen. I know it can't really do it from this screen because of the way this works. But it'd be kind of nice if it did. Zavowel is this... I don't know the Sylphan ones. That's the problem. I don't know Sylphan ones. So the Zavowel, I'm very certain, is a Sylphan PD, and I don't know much about it. It is cheap, though. Ah, God, so much choice. Imagine you're playing in the Prism just throwing insults at each other. I love Prism. I would never insult Prism. I just get angry at Prism. Prism! Yes! Why is it? Where is the Nevermore blueprint? Give me the Nevermore blueprint! Just yelling at it. Like Abe Simpson, like old man yells at cloud. It's kind of me on the planet yelling at Prism Freeport. I'm not gonna grab it. I don't think I'm picking up anything there. I'm looking specifically for the Nevermore and getting. That's it. We were gonna grab Epiphany. We were gonna grab Epiphany. We were completely distracted by everything else. I still am distracted because it's still the Bladebreakers are still oncoming. And the Bladebreakers are how far out now? 40 days until arrival in Duzak. Okay, so we have to keep that in mind. There's Bladebreakers incoming, and I'm fairly certain their fleet isn't going to get waylaid by random people in space. So I'm concerned about that thing. They will not have built heavy industry now. Not yet. Which is kind of why I want to get to Epiphany and grab Epiphany. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Nope, fair enough. They don't want to go to peace. That's fine. As long as they're not attacking me, I don't particularly mind. Now, I need to go over there, because I want to grab Epiphany before the Bladebreakers arrive. I also need to fully deck out the Re. Biotech Station Siege is completed. Good. You aren't giving me so much money, Siege. Siege is actually a really nice place for me. The refining's online there as well, and it's importing everything it needs from within the faction. So you're actually doing really well. How's your growth incentives at the moment? Okay, could do that, but I won't do that again. I want to float some money around, just in case I need to buy supplies, etc. Capture BlackRock, DP BlackRock. I will do that eventually, but at the moment BlackRock's being held by DME, who I currently have no grudge against. I currently hold no grudge against the DME, so... But getting BlackRock back to BlackRock is the plan. Lower relations failed. Fortunately, they weren't unnoticed, but... Do it again! Lower relations between that and the OR8. Thank you. Lower relations between that and the OR8, please. Days complete 90. Fine, it was taking 19 last time anyway. February 19th. Right. Almost out of supplies as well. Right. Where's the colony? Right, okay. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, your maintenance per month is super high. I was wondering why that... Even with your... minus 14, it's still super high. As is yours, right? Yours is 38. So it would be 50 normally. This would be 55 normally. Okay, right. So we're done there. We need to pick up some supplies. Give me a couple of thousand fuel. That's fine. Fleets. And someone pointed out I could just take the prisoners to Chalcedon, give them to BlackRock, and BlackRock will like me enough. Alright, so let's figure out what I'm going to put here. You don't want to go long range, you want to go short range, because even with ITUs, that range of that thing is about 1,000 maybe. So you don't want to go like super long range, you want to go something fairly close around. And guided, so Hurricane Mervs work out, I guess? Or you just put the Locusts on there? Go anti-fighter in them extreme while you get close enough to do things? Right, hang on, let's do point defense first. This point defense has to be... Rear point defense is fairly simple. I do like the bongos. The bongos have been working really well for me. Those actually face forward. So this doesn't have to be point defense. These guns actually face forward. Which is nuts, by the way. Those guns face forward. I mean, this thing can fire both weapons, these two weapons, like the entire of the back arc, their entire forward arc and a little bit over. That's wow, for a rear-facing, arguably, turret. That's incredible. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a kinetic thing. Some kind of kinetics is over there. Some kind of long-range kinetics. Like HVD is probably looking really high because I want something relatively long-range. I'd use the Arbalist, but that thing, the ammo capacity gets in my way. Bygram Railgun suppression, that's nice, but it's fragmentation. The range in it is nice, though. I think it just might be an HVD. Just a simple HVD. I could go Margera, I suppose. I did buy 7 of them for a reason. Couple Porphyrians. That okay. I need easy on the spending a lot of money on stuff because I've just realized I need to put money into points. Easy on spend. Okay, that was a bit overeager of me. A little bit overeager of me because I need to be able to put these in. That's priority. So if we're doing this way here, we're sticking in like the every large missile is going to be huge. Do you think that locusts might be the best way to doing this? A couple of locusts in there. Trust that for a lot of the point defense. Let's save my shields for a little bit. HVDs will save me 1 point each, and flux per second 175, flux per second 220. Right, that saves on the flux. Some of these might end up being completely free of stuff. I need to put some bongos in the front as well. Oh shit! I only got one of them. Would be nice if I only got one of them though. Bongos are. I can put ibises. I want the range, right? And bongos have a 400 range, I believe. Question mark. 5. So where are you, babies? 400 range. That'll do. That gives me 15 left over for a lot of slots. Unfortunately. I could use ITU, but I'm not insane. 15. That gives me 8 each slot if I do that. Heavy mortar. No. The fact that I almost considered that is insane. Hang on, I missed my maulers. Where are my maulers? My maulers are heavy mortars. Heavy maulers are 12, so I need 24 points. I lose RFCs to get the maulers in there. That gives me 7 points left over, or something in the front there. Christ alone, that's not going to be. Just another bongo, to be honest. And that max that out there, and a single point there. I don't need HE, I've got the beam. True. That's true, I suppose. If those can get the shields down. The thing is, if I'm doing that, I'd rather put the PD at the back here. And have... because I want the weapon range at the front. So I could put the PD at the back there. I can put PD here. Give me... where are they? 12, weren't they? No, they were a bit higher. They were 14? Yeah. 13. There. Put some PD at the back. Wish I could expand these tags to, like, point of Volkite? No. That's there. That'll have to do. Because now, you've also got locusts. So you have the Gawk there. How is the range on these guys? Huge. Which is nice. Also have point defense everywhere. They also got point defense forward. They don't really reach that too far forward. But this bongo not going further still. Okay. It's over there. These also have crazy arcs as well. And there's also these as well. If in case there's like a fighter winged or something. I have no idea this is going to work. This is a gimmick ship, to be honest. I can't put anything in the back here. There's, I want to keep my flux distribution as high as possible because of the Gawk. The Gawk is a flux per second of 1500, and I need to keep that beam up as long as possible because it only does more EMP damage the longer the beam is up. You got my IBB bounty. I love that my unique bounty is actually Charybdis because it just makes perfect sense. Like, whoever came up with the name of that bounty is psychic because they knew I would hate the Charybdis before I even fought the Charybdis. Oh god. You might be actually... I might actually want to put you on the Gavon, I think. Maybe? Relation... Because missile spec and ordnance spec, evasion of action, and combat endurance will all be useful on... Interesting. I'd rather, if I have a choice in the matter, I'd much rather that my IBB be an Evermore, be like an IBB in Evermore, get Sidestern out of hiding to make an IBB in Evermore, and make it me. Yeah, I think should actually work well in the Re. I'm not going to be flying it, unfortunately, but I guess you will, Whitney. It's going to go up over here somewhere. Thing is, the problem with that is I'm now running 7 capitals at the moment. That's a lot of capital. I'll tell you no lies. That's a lot of capital. No, sorry, that's a lie. I'm running 8 combat capitals and 2 non-combat capitals. This is a 10 capital fleet. That's crazy. That's actually genuinely insane. You'll help out with the fighters as well. You can be a good anti-fighter as well. Right, anyway. Let's load up with what extra stuff I'll need. So I'm going to pick up an extra 1,000 supplies here, because I just realized that we've got a massive capital heavy fleet. We're all geared on fuel at the moment. I'm also going to visit Dazak, because Dazak has got the marines I'm going to need. I'll grab an extra 500 marines or so. Yeah, just give me 1,000 marines. Okay, so my income is going to be real interesting this month. Let's go take Epiphany before. Actually, how many on crew? That's a good point. I am so tight on crew right now. I need more crew. I'm so tight on crew. I didn't actually realize how tight I was on crew. No, hang on. Always wrong planet. I always think I've got that one. No. No, not that one. Give me some crew. Goodbye, money. Goodbye, money. Give me an extra 500 crew, please. Oh, no, extra 500 crew. Extra 250 crew. 500 crew. 500 crew. So, I used to be being built this month. Okay, my god. So, I'm actually going to be taking a massive money penalty this month. Okay, right, anyway. Let's go take Epiphany. I keep fleet size the same, because, again, if you get fleets too big, where's the fun? Okay, monthly expenses, I'm actually literally at 0 right now. I have no money whatsoever. Am I not allowed to go negative, or did I calculate that perfectly well? Am I at negative, or is that perfect calculations? Well, let's take Chalcedon first of all. So let's take Epiphany first of all, and we will deal with all this stuff afterwards. Hi, Epiphany. What up? Military options, invasion, 85%, mine. I gained some money. Good, I can pay them. Wham. That was ridiculously easy. Hegemony's improved. Does anyone like me less? Limited to 100, limited to 100. Everyone likes me a little bit more. BlackRock, where are you, babies? BlackRock's plus 252. Repair up. Shady person? No, I'm good, thanks. Anything in here at all? No, okay, cool. In which case, immediate intel. No, not intel, what am I doing? Back off. Com directory, portmaster, transfer this market to BlackRock. They'll get 20 reputation. Hang on, whoa, 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 hold the actual phone. Before we do that, let's check. Heavy battery petroleum HQ, light industries disrupted. Low gravity. Trace volatiles, sparse mining. It does actually give me money, but I was hoping for heavy industry. Sell the light industry? Just screw them over. I guess they're building light industry elsewhere. Yeah, give me that. Give me the money. Keep the rest up because you want to keep it held up. Anyway, so we're gonna transfer you over to BlackRock. They like me. They're now part of us. Hurrah! Yay! I'll get the ransom in the prison now because you like us already. And cool. You need this. Here, have some of this stuff that I just basically nicked from the planet just before I got here. Fleet-wise, okay, you've already got something here. Like really, really, really heavily demodded Black Moss, but at least you got custom BlackRock ships now. Immediate orbital bombardment of Epiphany. Nah, I'm cool. Cool, we're in the clear. That's been grabbed, that's been grabbed. They've got a patrol HQ, so at some point the patrols will start coming up. Let me just quickly save. At some point they'll have a patrol coming up. So hopefully the patrol will pick those back up. BlackRock is now on side. What do you have to build for a place to have a military market? Bounties, colony threats. 15 days left. We're gonna, I think... I do want to do the mission. I need to wait for that to finish first. Once Bladebreakers is done, I'm gonna go do missions, because I do want to do missions. Oh, for God's sake, what do you want? The Space Forces are outmatched. Good. Enjoy yourselves. Unidentified Dogma, and... Cool, enjoy yourselves. Alright, let's head back home. Do you know... Cabal group. Ooh, double Astral Cabal group. Am I going to deal with you? Just for funsies. I mean, you're not going to want to fight me. But just the funsies. What time is it? Got an hour still. Okay. Hey guys! Whoop. Hi. Accept the comm request. Turning my transponder on. Sure, hi. Surrender elite wings? Nah, screw off. I love like hi, we're running away from you, but can you please give us 2 Shikomi wings? Like, no. Not at all. Let's enjoy the music for a moment while I drink some water. Grab another drink from even more water. It might be re-time. Still want to see. I want to test the re-out in combat. Alright, so I'm putting the re in combat, I'm putting you in combat, and I'm putting me in combat. And I'm going to bring out Maded. Bring out you as well, because you have to be in there at the beginning, otherwise there's no point. You're so slow that you have to be there at the beginning. Right. Which Frexnic has the best music? That is tricky. That is very tricky. I am partial to Blackrock though. That's why I used Blackrock's music in the background of my. If you go back to listen to my Nemo teaches how to install and mod Starsector video, there's Blackrock music in the background of that because I just like Blackrock music so much. The Niagara needs to use the burst drive just to keep up. No, I use 4 songs from the list. I use Stellar Rust. Okay. Niagara, ease up. That's cool. I use. Oh god, do not donk the back of this thing, please. Crap. Back away! Back away! Shields up! Shields up! You should have been firing that at the Astrals, please, but... Also, Niagara is amazing, because that's awesome. Like, Niagara just takes it on the chin. Did you take damage from that? Oh, you're rebuilding all your fighters, that's right. I think some leftover explosions just got... Ooh, hang on. Hi, go on, yeah, join me here, please. Ah, the recall, yes. Yeah, I think when I was going to give him commando, I was already doing its countdown. That's the only problem. By the time I was going to give it commando, it was already doing its countdown. Look at all the claws just destroying, just disabling my PD. Look at all the locusts just enjoying themselves. Starwolf just like, nope, not dealing with that. Starlight's like, nope, 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 nope. Okay. Hi, deal with that. I kind of want to look at this. I'm going to trust you with that. I'm trusting you with that AI. I'm going to want to follow through with it. I trusted you, AI. Look at that. I come back and it's a mess. Hey, Boscro.
Hey, Cat, smile.
I come back and it's a mess. What have you done? Oh, you can see the new loyalty tokens. I'm gonna get newer ones. But you can see the new loyalty badges that Boscro is sporting out quite happily there. Everything's offline right now. But I got no flux, so I can turn it back to back up. Hey, one of my missiles still online. Nice. Boscro's 21 months, Boscro. Oh my god. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Oscar, are you on my Discord? Quick question there, because sadly I can't link my Discord roles. Can I link Discord roles with Patreons? With Twitch subscribers? I don't know if I can do that. If I need to do that, I need to sort that out, because my god, you need to be like patron of the Nemo role, because it's unfair that you don't have one. I was gonna say, why are you firing? Because the AI turned off the auto fire on this gun for some bizarre reason. Hi, enjoy. Coward. Coward. Ion pulsar. No wonder I got wrecked. I was wondering what actually did it have that my I got basically EMP to death real quick. Cool. Thanks, Morton. I'll look at it afterwards. Monday was such a hectic day after the stream because I needed to do stuff after stream that I didn't have a chance to do a lot of stuff afterwards, which is why that a lot of stuff that happened post-stream admin-wise never got looked at, so apologies for that. Oh, that's the new Zephyr, isn't it? The new Zenith, sorry. That needs to be a lot bigger. Hello. Oh my god, you're firing your beam, finally. Here, I'll join with my beam. Double beam. Oh my god, we can do Ghostbusters jokes. We can make Ghostbusters jokes about crossing the streams. Honestly, I don't particularly care. I know it's a Starlight Wolf and a Starlight Aurora, but I've got other things to be worried about right now. No Astral, though. Bum. I would have grabbed an Astral just for... It's an Astral, for God's sake. Like, if you have a vanilla game and you don't know this already, Astral is the best carrier. Astral Legion will fight it out, but the Astral's just... As a carrier, Astral's better than the Legion. Legion is better as a combat ship. Astral's a better carrier. You don't cross the streams. In science or in the bathroom? Ghostbusters jokes about the fighting Fallen. Okay. Back home, because they are not long away, right? They are 8 days until arrival. My lyric path still is active again. Okie dokie. I might get another agent just for the purposes of dealing with that. At least leaving here just to leave him infiltrating the lyric path cell. Is the Doom going to be in the fleet again? I doubt it. It's been long enough, right? Nation, Star Fortress. Deep that, drop there, here. Drop this off here. I'll do admin afterwards. Should I remember? I should remember. If you take something out of... Okay, question. If you remove something from storage, not from storage, sorry, from stockpiles at the beginning of the month, and manage to put it back before the month is over, does that... like counteract the loss you would have had? You still pay. Okay. You know, one thing, I know I've just said this before, but I know that you can tell them to use shortages during stockpiles. I would like them to say use excesses during excess period. Like if you don't have, because I'm fairly certain we're importing metal right now, right? I'm fairly certain we have an excess of metal at the moment. 5,000 metal is an excess of metal. 1,031 heavy machinery is an excess of machinery. Because if we remove that much machinery, because hang on, we can actually find out exactly how much they use. Exactly 80. No. Exactly 74. I'm producing exactly 74 a month there. Because I can remove all that extra without it being a problem. So all this stuff here, all this thousands and thousands of heavy machinery is completely extra to anything else at the moment. So they should be able to, okay, instead of importing it or using it, sell it off. Put things there, you sell it off, give me the money. How much can I sell these away for? I can sell 800 to... Wow. Base value is 100 per unit, in which case there's no point in selling for that much, is there? No. So I'm not going to get that much back. What are the point of cloned organs? Pather. Yeah, sure. Tell me where the Pather base is, I'll deal with you eventually. Exact location unknown, but where's the Pather base? There, which is actually useful for me, isn't it? Because that's the same place as the bounty somewhere. But I want to do Red Planet. I want to do Center of Adventure. I want to do Center of Adventure. I will do Center of Adventure today. I will do Center of Adventure today. I will do it. I will do it. I'm just waiting for the Bladebreakers to arrive. And then we will do Center of Adventure. Technically, you put it into the stockpile, which means if there's ever a shortage, it'll use the stockpile up. War between the Dictat. Dictat is... Yeah, sure. It's got no allies. There's no other agent over here. It's just the guy who wants me to take machinery to Civi. It's so far away, I've got all this stuff to do. How long? How long? 1 day until arrival. I don't know where they're coming from, do I? No. Okay, so. Oh yeah, I am very well aware that the crew, that the Bladebreakers have been incredibly buffed. That's them now, right? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. We have to fight them because we have to join in. We have to join in with this. This is going to be crazy. Okay. Now, what have they actually got? Warlock support carriers. Okay, we're going to do a full breakdown of what they've got. Okay, they've won fighter heavy. Fair enough. Hang on 1 second. 1 quick second. Leave. Pause. Because I'm fairly certain they had 6 fleets. This is only one of them. Which means you have to be quick at this. Okay, so they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 imps. Imps can jump around. Automated ships. Really? Oh, they always were. Yes, that's true. Support, focus, Bladebreaker, engineering. I don't remember what those do. Okay, a couple of snake eyes. Okay, so Plasma Bolter, Shellback, Youngler, Micro Reaper, Energy Mine Discharger, Reaper, Microplastic Plasma Streamer, Reaper, and Support Drone Frigate, Assault Drone Frigate, Picket, Assault, Support. Support, Close Assault. Close Assault, Howler Cannon, IR Beamers, Massive Micro Lasers. Phase Lance, IR Beamers, Micro Lasers. High Energy Focus. So you're not jumping around, but you got an ITU. Flux Distributors. Assault Focus. Support Focus. Curse Classes, Stealth Carriers. Reserve Deployments on Hellion and Focuser. Reserve Deployment on Hellion and Lycocid. Reserve Deployment on Focusers. So what are... Focuser Bombers. Lens, DEM. Warhead. Powerful Shield. Good. Great. Hellions are Shellers, Microbeamers, Lycocids, Interceptors with PD. Then we have Assault Destroyer there with TM racks, Twin Jack Heavy Slicers, Energy Mine Destroyers, IRB. We've got Witch Jets. You've got Sigma Disruptor. Induces an overload. Induces an overload in the target ship. Joyful. That's just fantastic. What have you guys got again? Stutter Warp Jumping, Phase Lancing, Jackal versus DM Rex, Captain Wings. I used to have one of these as a flagship way back when, and it got buffed up to hell and back. And then what do we have here? Assault Module. Assault Module is that thing on the side, isn't it? It's got a modular design. That's actually a module over there, I believe. What's a phase ship? That's a phase ship. Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, we haven't got a choice. We've got to go in. They went for the slightly weaker station, unfortunately. You've got... Oh, you've got purgatories now. Sweet. Transfer command? No. I'm not going to put you out there because I've got a station to worry about, so you're not going to come out. Sorry. Continue. Me, you, sorry, you, yeah, you. Oh my god, so many fighters in here, it's crazy talk. Okay, we will do our best. We have no other choice. Oh, good. It's a good start. Asteroid. Let's get forward. How are you doing? Okay. Just keep an eye open. Sparrowhawk down. Good. One Sparrowhawk down. Locust away. Jukes are out. Talos down, Curse down. One section of the station down. Is that section of the station down? I can't see what something happened there. Yeah, that was one section of the station down. Ah, blast that ablative armor. Oh, you're fleeing, and you can vent faster than I can. It does look like the Vega capital from Homeworld, you're right. Another Sparrowhawk is down. I am super high on flux at the moment, so I need to pick my sheets down a little bit. Snake Eye down. Devil Ray down. Another Snake Eye down. Good. Dead Warlock. Enemy fleet's defeated. Okay. Fleet 1, I think. With pretty much their entire fleet down. Good. Pick through the wreckage. Not a single ship dropped? Are you kidding me right now? Focusers. Iridiums, which is light. That's fine. 1 out of 6 down. Who had a cutlass? And how do I fire them? There's one of mine. Right, 1. There's a second one. I'm gonna quickly repair up. Quickly repair up and then go straight back in. How are we doing actually on supplies? Fine. Where are they? They were right there, weren't they? I saw them appear. Straight in. Similar fleets, actually one less Sparrowhawk. Similar fleet, one less Sparrowhawk. We are attacking. They're supporting me, so it's our attack. So we actually start in the field this time, rather than having to come in, which is good. You've been identified as a threat to the aims and ideals of the Bladebreakers. Make whatever rituals are necessary. You will be exterminated. Will I just? Yeah, BB don't drop at all. Fair enough. No, you cannot get 2 battle stations next to each other, unfortunately. Right, so me, you. We can come in at 330. Really? Oh, increased by 50 because of battle station. Okay, that explains why the extra 30 came from. You, and that gives me 20. You. That's iffy at best. That's iffy at best. But we're going to try it out nonetheless. Are you fully repaired now, by the way? Yeah? No, not really. Okay, you're not actually fully repaired. At least the one that was destroyed is kind of half back. I mean, the long-range suppression of this thing is amazing. I'm assuming though the DM rack's exploding up. Easy, sunshine. Nice pummeling there of that. Dead spearhead. That's a phase ship. That was the phase ship, right? Why did it let me kill it? It didn't phase at all. I'm sorry. Sorry. The station's almost destroyed right now. That station is almost dead right now, which is inconvenient at best. Really? Oh, wait, look, okay, we quickly need to do that. And seal it back up again? You're steady, you should be able to get into range of using your Gawk. I guess only if you think you're in the winning. Oh, sorry, wrong target lock. Keep the pressure on. Yep, I'm backing out. I'm backing out. I'm backing out. I'm in too deep. I'm in way too deep there. I've pressured it back, but I'm in too deep. It's away. Get that fighter down, please. Devil Ray down. Sparrowhawk retreated. I never thought of using that dash to stop missiles. That's interesting. You can dash into missiles to destroy them. That's cool, I like that. That's the other warlock. It's fleeing. I don't want it to flee. I do not want that thing to flee. It's not, I can't stop it, but it's going to flee, unfortunately. This thing's got fighters guarding it, so we're still kind of focused on the fighters a little bit. There you go. Yeah, I need to get closer, and then turn sideways, let my suppression guns come into focus. And then it does that, okay. Flame out! Flame out! Yes! Flamed it out! Get in there. Die. Oh my god, best flame out ever. They can cleanly disengage, but I need to chase them down. I need to chase them down. I don't want anything flying around afterwards. Then we're moving to disengage. We chase. We give chase. Pursue, transfer command to you. Take command of the action, please. Left, left, left. You might die in the combat action. I'm really sorry if you do, but I need to be able to give chase to these guys. Overkill, but I need this thing to die. Cool. Overkill, but I needed it to die. It's far more important to me that it died than anything else happened. Focusers. Bunch there. Good. Go back repair. Oh, I need to... Hang on. No, 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 no. 1. 2. That's 2 fleets out of 6. I needed to start attacking this station now, unfortunately. They will never do that, because they know this station is a lot harder to fight, but I wish they would attack this station right now. Wham, wham. Wham. Okay. Next time. All the way around Mikoska, there you go. Fast pickets. Crabbiest Coyote, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Should I say, like, sub with Twitch Prime more often? Vengeance Fleet been defeated, I wasn't even here. Okay, that's 2, right? That thing is still ongoing. 6 fleets, 2 down. This thing is pretty much dead at this point. 98 view, nice! Hello? Awesome. Okay. Ready for my fleet. They're running from me now. Haha, burn. Engage, please. Moving to join the fight. You've got lower CR than usual. Not going to make a difference at this rate. It does make a bit of a speed difference, I guess. You come in. Well, you too. Yeah. Conquest hasn't seen that. Ironblood hasn't seen action in a while. One thing that is definitely true is I'm going to be streaming only Starsector for a while because I want to grab my... As much as I love streaming other games and you like watching it, the brutal fact of the matter is if I stream something that's not Starsector, my viewer numbers go down, and I want to get my average views over a month over 75 so I can at least say I've fulfilled the partner requirement. Because once I get partner and I stay partner, I can go back to streaming other stuff, but I need to have those numbers up. Which is also the reason I don't stream on YouTube at the moment. Because I need to get my Twitch numbers up. It's horrible that that's the way the system works, but it's the way the system works. Ooh. Shikomi, get in there! Snake Eye down. Re-beam! My beam! Too many fighters in the way. I really wish fighters didn't stop this beam. I really wish fighters did not stop this beam. I'm not sure if this is the way to code that, but I really wish they didn't. Okay, at least we scared that one away, I think, a little bit. I love that the range of this beam is so long that it jumps back to get out of the way and it's still in the range of the beam, and because it's jumped back, it shields down, so I get to hit it a little bit longer. Okay. Okay, they've been notifiably scared away a little bit. They are afeared. Are they retreating? They are definitely on the defensive, which is exactly what I want. How are you doing, buddy? Like people are complaining about the Conquest. That Conquest is the most, one of the most solid ships on my fleet. The fact that it doesn't see action more often is almost criminal. I had to turn on my shields so they don't overload, but it was worth it. Is this the phase ship? It doesn't feel like a phase ship, it doesn't use its phase very often. Was that not the face ship? I was thinking of something else. I have played Space Station 13 a long time in the past, but I have played Space Station 13. I guess it is a shield, so it can't be a face ship. So what is the face ship then that I was like generally scared about? That's not that one. And it pushes things out the way. I love it. It just pushes all the ships out the way. Hang on. Ah, dang. Sorry, too late. I was trying to see if I could avoid that. Right, all that's left is that warlock there. Nicely done. Hold it in place with the graviton beams and just face your torpedoes towards it. Oh my god, I love that conquest. Good, that was a fairly small fleet, but still a fleet to watch out for nonetheless. One. Were you actually... Were you swinging in to fight that thing? Really? That's fine. Keep dropping the stuff off. Oh, hang on. Where are you? You exist now, where are you? I know you exist, I built you. I swear I built you. Why is Merrymanthian Boar? I built an Merrymanthian Boar, where is it? Are you still not making? Why are you not being made? I swear a month has passed since then. I didn't have enough production. Fair enough, yep, fair enough. Cool. I was in debt, that's true. Fair enough. There's your Merrymanthian Boar. Speak of the devil. Technically 1 month because my production capacity is more than the actual cost, but because I was in debt, it didn't go. Where's my Merrymanthian Boar? There it is. Do I want this baby? I do like it. I do like missile ships. I love missile ships. And that's a missile ship with a really, really nice built-in missile system. Do you have missiles? No. I might actually replace the Nautilus. I know the Nautilus is the Nautilus, and you know, Nautilus. But if you're going to be cautious, might as well be cautious with that, shall we? You're going to go back into storage, baby. Sorry. Built-in laser torpedo pods is an interesting way of doing things. You came in pretty prepared, as it is. I mean, that's fairly decent. With... Really? That's your numbers with hardened shields? Yeah, you're definitely losing that, because there's no point. Take a couple of squalls, please. You got ECCM. It's a 90-degree... I guess you could put that on now, I suppose. Now you can put it on again. We'll do that a bit. That is the defense system. I guess it's already got kinetic missiles. That's true. I forget the MRMO is kinetic missiles. And it is technically infinite, so yeah, fair enough. In which case, we'll replace squalls with... To be honest, it did actually grant me 2 laser torpedo pods I didn't actually have before. So that's... You know what? It was perfectly right the way it was. What I tried to improve upon essentially what's going to be a fantastically nice ship. Right. Hi. They're really punishing that station. That station is in not a lot of fun right now. At least the guns are still up, but that station needs to be repaired. Join the battle. Continue. Let's bring you out to have fun, because you're new. I'm going to come out as well, as are you, because that thing has been doing sterling work, and also you can always do more experience. I need to level you up. I need to level you up. That's one thing I need to do. You can come out as well, you can come out as well. Good. Here's the baby. Here it is. It's got that side-mounted MRM. Oh, you're using the your system as well, which is nice. MRM's away. There it is. What are you called? Devil Ray. Right. So I shall remember that for future reference. The Devil Ray is the dead. The dead. Phase. That's the word I'm looking for. Phase ship. Genius Echoes, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Nemonauts. I think I used to saying that. It just feels so weird. But it works as a name, I guess. What is it doing to that torpedo? Hang on. Look at that. Those are the laser torpedoes fired from that. They're being held off? Deleted. I do think that the game should like make note of like how much damage is dealt over a period of time, and if it's like 100 to 0 very, very quickly, it should just say deleted, rather than disabled or destroyed. Double Shikomis. That just feels cruel. Snake Eyes. Cool. Done. Victory. It's repeated using a Here Johnny impression with a shield instead of a door. It's the amount of Final Fantasy XIV I've been playing at the moment, but I'm just reminded of Ultima High Seraph at the end of Orbon Monastery, which is not going to make sense to anyone who didn't play through. Ooh. That was a very weird selection of priests. I must have moved over here, shift-clicked there, and can I just clear the orders there? Yeah, I'll cancel those protection orders, thank you very much. That was a very weird collection of button presses that happened there. I forgot to do my salvaging. Hang on. Why am I even going there? I can just do... doesn't know where it is. Cool. Check the battle report. It's a good question. I've actually... how are we doing at the moment? 61 on the Yamato. Confident and is even more robust. Legion went down. Conquest went down. Rees at 55 and growing. Ermantine Borg got 1. And stable shields, which is nice. Who's at the highest at the moment? 93 is on the Dominus. Because I think I put up a lot of that myself. And... the first fights are the hardest fights. At which point, 61, 54. Fragile engines, really. On the Re. Makes sense, I guess, but... 58 and counting. Although, whenever it deploys, it just goes up. Like, truest confident, fiercely loyal, confident, indifferent, loyal, confident. Why are you indifferent? You should not be indifferent as a crew. I guess you've not been fighting that much, but still. Oh, it's one of mine now. Hurrah! Okay, I thought that was one of theirs. Is that 4 fleets now? Oh my god, an imp! That's a different patrol. Okay, so there's definitely... Our patrols are now flying around. It failed. Good question. Did that hurt us at all? Because Solstice of Venus should have held them off perfectly well, which it did. Fair play to you, Solstice. Cool. There's technically meant to be 2 fleets left, right? And yet I do not see them. I think we're okay now, if I'm brutally honest with you. I think we're okay. Yeah, if those things just jumped in, it could be possible that they've been held off by friendly patrols. In that case, we are ready to proceed. If I want to do Sense of Adventure, right? Which I do want to do Sense of Adventure. Sense of Adventure is like up there somewhere, which means I need more fuel. I'm actually going to max out my fuel here. I'm going to take an extra 2,000 supplies worth of supplies, which is going to be a lot of money. But how are we doing, crew? I'm actually got fine. All right, now. Time is it? 20. Got 10 minutes left. Can I do... Okay, don't spoil what it is, but can I do Sense of Adventure in 10 minutes? Because if I can't do Sense of Adventure in 10 minutes, I'm not going to... I might head that way, but I'm not going to finish. I'm not going to do it. Okay, sure with 3 U's, then no. Fine, cool. I'll head that way, but I won't do it today. I'll head up that way. Why am I at 100? Oh, because of the jump. Derp. Right, so what am I looking for again? Zeta... Is it Zeta Akron? And that's well within my jump range. Okay, good. And my speed is... Burn speed 10. Oh, because I'm in the storm, but... So we'll head that far. Oh, for God's sake. Don't comply stupidly. Resist. We're going to be at war with the hegemony now, folks. We're going to be at war with the hegemony now. Which means soon it'll be time to bomb Chickamaustock off the existence. 14th Battle Group Niagaras, yeah, that'll be fun. Peace treaty offers Sinjin Dictator. I'd never actually fought you at all, so... It failed, but you like me anyway. Pirate Raid versus Exviz. Persian League Expedition. How long to the end of the month? Because I do actually want to do what was said and give Duzak a station upgrade. How far am I away? 7 days away. Burn speed. What's my actual burn speed? 16, because my burn level's 7. What's my slowest ship at the moment? Because what's sort of the Legion. Fair enough. There are 5 slow ships around. 4 slow ships around, so it's not. At size 10, isn't Chickamaustock like 10 billion people? Because a billion is 9 zeros plus, yeah, it's 10 billion people, isn't it? Or is it 1 billion people? Okay, we're here. Okay. We got... So what am I doing here? Is there something of note around the system's star? Defender drones. So sentry drones. So remnant stuff here. Okay, drones. Methane world unsurveyed. Okay, this is around the ring. So basically, we're gonna be going around the ring just until we find something of interest. It's probably not gonna get done today. Whatever you're looking for, folks, is probably not gonna get done today. Actually, I'm gonna save now just in case I get locked into something I can't escape from. Derelict ship, derelict pickets. Okay, now that we've got some money, now that we have some money, I'm going to put some points into upgrading Duloc. Not Duloc, Duloc's fine. That's Star Fortress, that's as high as it'll go. Duzac, there you go. That can go into battle station mode. It'll take a long time, but hey, it'll do. We didn't actually on before I end as well, before I forget. Size 4, size 4, size 5, size 4. Duloc's almost going to hit size 6. At size 6, what am I doing with you? At size 6. There's no point tech mining here. You haven't got farmland, there's no point farming with you. At size 6, what am I doing with you? I guess like light industry or something to make some money. I haven't used like shadow yards or something. Is it worth putting in like massive solar collectors? Does that actually make any difference? Does anyone buy this stuff? Commerce is also another good one because it would be nice to have a shop in my own planet. I'm salvaging because I'm here. I'm salvaging, so it's even worth surveying you. You're technically a habitable methane world. Sure, class 3. Base abandoned. Bastion. I'm just collecting fuel right now, basically. Warden. Did I miss something? Maybe they're all further ahead to me, okay. Champion class cruiser. So I'm assuming that's what I'm looking for here. I'll fight this now. Okay, it's a couple of walls, but I'll fight this now. Yeah, I'll fight this now. These are derelicts. They are old terraforming drones, I believe. Couple of walls. Look, they got the walls. Devastators on you. Devastators, heavy mortars, heavy autocannons, a lot of hornets. Mark 9s, looks like railguns at the front. Cyclones, heavy autocannons. You're the scarier one. Hellbore, Hephaestus. Urchin, Hephaestus. What did you put your points into? Christ low knows. Is that Urchin? That is an Urchin, right? Yeah, Urchin. Yeah, it's fine. Unless there's another big trick here, this is a joke, right? I guess this would have been a lot harder in the earlier game. I forgot to level you up. Blast it all. I will remember. Come on. Get in there. Before it fires. Too late! Too late! It's fired. Okay, I need to give you good orders. At least it's looking for the right... Okay, hang on. I got some better orders now. I can give you... You're gonna go attack that thing. No, there you go. There's a wall right there. It's just that thing doesn't look big enough. Yes, baby! You've got no shields! You've got no shields! Burn! I'm taking armor damage over this, but no, I think that was so worth it. That was... Berserker! Berserker! Warden, Wall, Bastion, Defender, Sentry, Bastion. They've got no shields, they're extra vulnerable to the Titan. As they're actually vulnerable to everything I've got at the moment, to be honest. Let's see if we can surgically remove this. I want to do both sides of this at once. Attack that specific wall. Hey, buddy. You decided to get into their faces. That's fine. Oh, hang on. Shields down, please. There's a lot of kinetic over there. You were not the scarier one. There you go. Right, sunshine. Good, thank you. Oh, Legion's like having none of this business. Legion, I want to remove his side armor, please. Wall down. East wall. People have been gleefully typing to do Sentinel Salvation for ages, so I thought it was going to be, like, massive, like, remnants, like, multiple solars and stuff like that. Is that everything? That's everything. Pictures of the wreckage. A gamma core. They're remnants. I can't expect much more than a gamma core. They leveled up. I leveled up. Now the Champion D has every demon under the sun. Okay. An absolute disaster of a hull, which must have been drifting through space for a very long time. I'm going to take it. Of course I'm going to take it. It's just to get it moving again. A structure has to be reinforced, and some rigged flare launchers were strapped to the outer hull for good measure. The ship itself might look only moderately strange from the outside, but the engineers report that the inside is nothing like they've ever seen in a long time, perhaps ever. None of the hardware is standard to anything. Its engines produce no visible reaction. Its radiators seem to defy thermodynamics, and experts insist on calling its power source a pulsed singularity core. To top it all off, its systems and controls are labeled in a language only your tripad seems to recognize, and its computer cores are simultaneously obfuscated by esoteric circuitry and extensive physical damage. Under all these layers of mystery, there might be something worth salvaging, but given its condition, restoring the ship to any semblance of its former glory will be an expensive and manual affair, not for the faint of heart, or the sleight of pocketbook. Is it going to be more expensive to restore than my Yamato was? Found drifting and lifeless in the cold void of space, the Champion is something of an enigma to engineers and historians alike, sporting an obscene number of small guns. 6. I suppose it's got built-in weapons, maybe. Which can be efficiently brought to bear by a network of purportedly reactionless engines. This mysterious cruiser excels at getting in and out of brawls. It is helped by a thick, contoured armor belt, a thin but remarkably strong shield. And a somewhat baffling ability to phase in short bursts, which is not part of the system. Okay. This odd menagerie of traits complement each other with frightening efficacy and make this Champion a uniquely fearsome opponent. Leave the system. You're being held by the fleet. A pirate armada. Hand me over to the... Okay, right, this is actually a combat fight. The comlink opens up. The static cleared to reveal an all too familiar face, wearing an unfamiliar ear-to-ear grin. Well, well, fancy meeting you here. I guess I won't need you to ask about the strange little find after all, since I'll be taking it now. I'm assuming you gave me the thing. The pirate looks over at you, the console, with half a chair. It's in quite a rough shape too, isn't it? I'll need to say about half your fuel and supplies to get it back to the core worlds intact. Of course, I don't think you're in any condition to stop me. Really? Well then, let me... You haven't got a capital ship! You haven't got a capital ship! You haven't got a capital ship! What are you doing, man? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, good lord. Genuinely, what are you doing with your life? Do I just give you my Titan? Do I just feed you a Titan? You know what? I'm gonna feed you a Titan. No, let's take the ones that are least used. eBag Alpha, thanks for the resub. It's a 4-month resub. You should have the you should have hopefully a new loyalty badge if it's worked properly. Fingers crossed. You deploy the champion. No, we're good. Myself, obviously. Erymanthian Boar, you're fairly new. You can come in along for the fun. Who else hasn't seen action in a while? Just deploy the Leviathan, why not? This is plenty. Come on, I've got a Titan to play around with here. Salamanders can also fire, as can the Martlo, to be honest. I need to be able to see... what? The amalgam before I fire? Really? Yeah, but the Leviathan has actually no weapons at all in it. It may have like 4 Talon Wings and that's it. Imperial Flares. Well, these are the normal Imperial Flares. Missiles away. That is a Eagle... Oh, for God's sake. Hang on. Titan. Why did my sensor range just increase? Is that the Titan sensor range? Which is possibly true. Go over there, Titan. You are also swapping over to you. No, it's you! You've got the sensors! Yes! You beauty! Thank you for the sensor increase. Titan, you can retreat. It's the Erymanthian Boar, I forgot about that. Thank you! Perfect timing, Erymanthian Boar. Like, fantastic timing there. Oh, laser torpedo. It's dead. Oh, the torpedo gets fire. Goodbye, sunshine. Now, sir, you were saying... You were saying something about me being in no condition to fight you. You tell me that did that thing have an air beamer? Because that thing had the same problem. Hang on. What time is it? Fine. Good. Mod Silverfish. There's no such kill as overkill. Good. Ship recovery. Your ship. Like I would want that. Good lord. A shamash. No, I'm right, thanks. Fair enough. I think I did this way too late in the game. I level up. I'm gonna do a couple of things. I'm gonna level myself up, so I'm gonna give myself up. Acceleration was nice. Maneuverability would be pretty bloody interesting as well. Everything is useful here at this point. Everything is useful at this point. I'm working for the zero flux boost thing, but what's the best other like, tier 1 skill to have there? Impact mitigate. Where is it? Hang on. That'll be actually very useful as well. Everything's good. Now that I'm actually at the sneaky ships, everything's useful. You know, I'm gonna focus on getting that to fruition. Right. Assess that. Do this. I've been saying I wanted a high tide for ages, and all you've got is this Destroyed Frantic entry. Fine, I'll grab you, just because I finally want to try it. Right, anything else? More things I need to do before the end of the episode is you. You've all leveled up to, I think you must have hit 12 by this point, right? 20, not 12. Damage control. $17, really? Helmsmanship. 14, really? I've been fighting so long. You need to breathe to get some experience. You have like 115 experience away from leveling up, Barry. Right. The other thing I wanted to test out was you. Just before I end today, because I'm going to end real soon. It can't be 103 modded, because unless they've changed things, if you go above 100 skill points, the game crashes, or have things changed? Go above 103, fair enough. My mod list is there. If you want different lists of mod lists, you can go to my. If you go to my video, I put several tiers of mod lists that get progressively more complicated. All right, so that's what I want to figure out, right? Because I saw these missiles ram into an enforcer. An enforcer definitely did not have. Okay, they are doing their correct job. Because they rammed an enforcer, and the enforcer didn't have an IR beamer. I do like laser torpedoes, they are awesome. And I can finish off with you? Not quite. Anyway. For some reason they rammed an enforcer. Maybe they were hit by the EMP of something else, but interesting. Sometimes they derp on turns. Missile's just glitchy. Fair enough. It's still a beautiful missile, though. I love it. And I guess we want to find out what the things do, right? Which is F. Also, you, because I've been dying to do this since I first realized you existed. I guess I need a target. Hang on, let me give you a target. Sorry. Now they all turn. It is a level of missile spam I like, I'll be honest. 20 Parliams just barreling out to something. And Parliams do hurt. Anyway. You, now, yes. Let's pretend you got full there. You've got every single hull mod under the sun. I don't know how it's going to cost you expensive. You've got rupture cannons. You've got warp shot repeaters. You've got a electrostatic autocannon. Arc rift projector there. You've got destroyed weapon mounts, haven't you? Yes, you do. Rupture cannon, warp shot repeater. So, what is it you actually do? Okay, so... Okay, your rift projector... And this looks like... These look like they're point defense weapons. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really fun. Look at that. Really short range, though. I guess. And you can launch flares. Probably because you've got your demodded. That's probably a demod problem. Because it sometimes happens that ships get slightly screwed over stuff if they're not perfectly functioning. So I think if I fix this, I might have better demod. I might get its full system back. Whoa, all the test. Once you repair it, keep it in your fleet. Yeah, fair enough. Actually, one thing I need to check is you are 30. Yeah, 30 maintenance. I can deal with 30 maintenance. I'll replace something else with it. I'll replace something else. Do you have fighter gantry? Maintenance, fuel injector, weapon mounts, systems, sensor array, power grid, engine, structural damage. No, you don't have. You don't come with a fighter gantry. Anyway, it's that's the end of that, I think. And I'll call the stream there for now. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. It's been fantastic. It's unmothball it? No, there's no point in mothballing it at the moment, is there? How much crew do you have? Requirement of unmothball it. What do we got? Well, it's fine. It's okay, I guess. All right. Anyway, next time we'll head back base. I'll head back to base, and carry on from there. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for Ebag Alpha, Judicious Echoes, Crabius Coyote, Boscaro, Tellurium, Nix for the subs. And I'll catch you all on a Friday. Have a great Thursday. And yeah, I'll see you next time, folks. Bye.